We're 6 episodes into HiJack and still getting Super Smash Bros. Like new characters approaching reveals like...
Who the is that?
Yeah, everyone, I'm gonna start eating my words, but this was easily the most shocking episode yet, with a plethora of moving pieces both on the ground and air. So fasten those seatbelts as we break down everything in this latest episode, and if you are new here, welcome to JBuck Airlines. Please like and subscribe to ensure your weekly ticket for each and every breakdown. Otherwise, thank you so much for clicking this. Please listen to my demands. Do it, you better. And follow me into episode 6 of HiJack. I want to start everything with what happened on the plane because, this is the best, most shocking reveal, I'd say, of the entire season. But Stuart and the others are instructed by the newly released Edgar and John to send a photo of a killed passenger to let the authorities and secretaries trying to de-escalate the situation know that they are for reals. They mean biznaz about the whole hijacking situation. Luckily, Sam, being the only one thinking clearly, is like, hey, dude, you already have a dead passenger, just use her photo.
Why go out for burgers when you got steak at home?
Who we discover is Sheena Francis, age 30, who was actually on her way to start a new career. Now, Sam knows any sort of new hiccup, either on the ground or air, could cause another dead passenger's photo to be requested, so all out of options, fighting back is finally a viable option. Theorizing that Stuart's gun is actually the only real one with real bullets, so stopping him would allow for them to actually take control of the plane. But how does he get this message of taking over the hijackers to the other passengers? Well, something that we had picked up on back in episode 1, the coconut water that states, "Get ready to shake things up." Something that was, again, blatantly teased at the beginning of this series is now coming back around and used as a message to alert all of the other passengers that it'll be go time on someone's signal. Once a new photo is requested because Edgar and John believe that the police purposely set up a roadblock, which has got to be the worst absolute luck at this point, this is where everything on the plane goes down. I really like to see how each of the passengers was eagerly and sneakily gearing up to take these guys down, which appears to be a massive success, until a literal new challenger approaching series of events happens as the quiet woman next to Sam back in episode 1 seemingly pulls out a gun, pow pow pow, shoots Robin, and takes the cockpit. Now, there are far too many questions around this, who is she, why is she doing this, where did she get the gun, and now what's the plan because she's hijacked the hijackers. Honestly, this whole sequence had my jaw wide open, audibly asking these questions because the looks on Jamie and Stuart's faces are of complete confusion and what the is going on. She's got to be a contingency plan of some sort, but we'll dive into that in the theory section a little bit later.
You tease. You big tease.
As for Edgar and John, I was surprised at how everything felt so rushed with their release, escape, and avoidance of Daniel and the other police. I mean, Daniel was pretty stupid for basically tailgating them. Dude, why are you following them so closely? But these guys obviously had something major planned up their sleeve, especially with Daniel saying it felt like the pair were driving along a predetermined path, especially since it led to them switching cars out of view of the drones above. Was the car situation a major surprise? I kind of expected it, but with only one episode left, I'm curious on how they're going to get caught, or maybe they don't. Again, it seems like they've had everything planned to a T, and I'm curious if there's going to be an independent small puddle jumper that they're driving to and using the KA-29 flight as a distraction to their benefit. Obviously, their escape from prison was the main goal, but it seems like they're using the journalist and public breaking news to their benefit as well. I mean, financial gains, insider trading, shorting the airline stocks?
Greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
Money seems to be the main goal, but a heavily convoluted way about going with things if, in fact, Edgar and John, if this is their master plan. Further evidence of these financial gains occurs with the mysterious meeting with the journalist. We are 6 episodes deep. Yeah, why don't we just, start adding new characters and confuse everyone further? But Felix is meeting with Devlin, the same man who handed off the demands letter earlier this series. Using our detective skills, we can assume that he's working for the Cheapside firm, essentially blackmailing this Felix fella into leaking the hijacked flight KA-29 story. Again, money seems to be the main goal here, with Devlin mentioning massive drops of share prices, insider trading, and corruption.
In the next hour and a half should undergo an enormous share price collapse. That's insider trading, Felix. You are corrupt.
Hell, Devlin potentially set up the huge trades for Edgar and John before they were released, and all of the pieces of the puzzle are now falling into place, shown via the news story references to travel stocks and them taking a hit. The plan seems to be working, while the room full of officials and secretaries is honestly shocked by the breaking news of the suspected hijacking, throwing another monkey wrench into the whole HiJack rescue plan. Moving over to Sam's place, like we had theorized last week, Kai was not hiding under the bed with Mr. Bumpy, but otherwise hid away in one of his closets from the cleaners. Now, what he's doing, sneaking around, connecting the phone, and calling 911 is a great sneaky plan. But I'm curious if the cleaners will brush off whoever comes to the door, alerting them that someone else is in Sam's flight, therefore Kai will be caught. If it's any old cop, I could see Kai's cover being blown, but I'm curious if Daniel will somehow be alerted of this call coming from Sam's. He's in a sticky situation. That's all I got.
Ew.
Moving into the final episode, let's put our theory hats on because I think a few things are bound to happen. The first is obviously the identity of this international woman of mystery who hijacks the plane from the already hijackers. Great reveal in my opinion, but I'm saying that she's gotta be working for Edgar and John as, again, a contingency plan, potentially being one of their wives or related to them in some fashion. I mean, Stuart and the others are shocked just as much as Sam, so whatever Stuart's original plan was, hers has gotta be something entirely different without their knowledge. And the now text that is sent towards the end of this episode was probably sent to both Stuart and her. So when Stuart goes to get another passenger to send their photo, this is solely a distraction on his part for her to then follow through with her part of the plan. It seems entirely too late in this series for another big twist reveal, and with her killing Robin, the pilot, I'm curious if the plan was never to actually land the plane. Crash it, but that would be a crazy way to finish all of this off.
Hey, it could happen.
Two smaller theories are that Alice in the air traffic control office has got to get a hold of someone else's cell phone on the flight. She specifically mentions someone's phone, maybe Sam's, I'm not entirely sure, is turned off and no longer available, so to try everyone's that's listed in the plane's manifest.
Have we tried that mobile again?
The one they called from's been switched off.
Let's find all the mobile numbers available on the manifest. And let's keep trying those.
And with Kai being in that sticky situation with the cleaners, the only possible person that makes sense at this point has got to be Daniel, right? This would be a great tie back to the beginning of this series where Kai, obviously didn't really like him, that he was, dating his mom, Marcia. So then this would be their bonding moment to warm up to one another and him being okay with, Daniel slamming his mom. Anyway, that is everything from episode 6 of HiJack. I've said it week in and week out, but these episodes continue to ramp up the tension. Like, who would have thought this quiet woman had a plan of her own? It did feel like things may have been rushed a little bit here or there, but let us know what your thoughts were, any sort of theories you have in the comments below. Also, giveaway competitions have started up as we'll be giving away 2 copies of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on the 15th of August, and all you gotta do to get a chance of winning this is like this video, make sure to subscribe with notifications on, and drop a comment below with your thoughts of HiJack Episode 6. We'll pick the comments at random on the 15th of next month, and the winners will be featured on screen then. Thank you again for watching through all of this. The support of these breakdowns is absolutely amazing. I cannot thank you enough. We'll be back with some Twisted Metal coverage later this week, and of course next week with the finale of HiJack. And if you haven't, please check out all of my other social media accounts for my Shorts and Clips YouTube channel, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everything. Please and thank you. Otherwise, that is everything I've got for you. Much love, stay tuned, and peace out, dudes. Thank you so much.